Ronald, as you travel around the country now, not as an actor, but almost a representative for your way of thinking as far as government policies are concerned, do you feel that maybe you've left something behind as far as acting career is concerned?
Well, I hope not, because frankly, I still think of myself as an actor and want to be. And I don't know, there doesn't seem to be too much of it, as long as I can get acting jobs.
Well, you don't seem to be doing too badly here on GE Theater. We see you every week here on TV8.
Yes, I understand that we just learned recently that after 8 long years, the normal sponsor itch set in, and so this is the last season for GE Theater.
Well, what do you have in mind past that time?
I don't know. I've been in the nest so long, I'm still blinking in the sunlight now, and I do find I'm getting kind of a kick out of looking around and seeing the different courses that are available. After all, progress is my most important product, too.
I understand that. But on these trips around the country where you've made speaking engagements on behalf of our American heritage, like you are here in San Diego today, were you sort of representing the General Electric Company?
Well, they sponsored, as a part of the show, a number of weeks of touring each year. But they never, in any way in all these 8 years, have ever suggested a subject to me, or a change of subject, or even argued a choice of words. I have been free to say whatever I wanted to say, and my subject has been my own choosing.
Do they happen to agree with your policies?
Well, that's such a big company, and it is so decentralized that it would be, I'm sure, the same as with the audience and the public, that there is a wide divergence there, too. There are some who do, and there are some who don't. And it isn't the kind of a company where there's any one man who says, I'm the boss, I run the show. This is a very decentralized company and made up of a number of branches, and being in the public relations end of it. Our show, you see, didn't sell any particular product. As you know, our show was the institutional show. So actually, all of these various components of the company had a little financial stake in the show. So sometimes I argued with some of them, and sometimes I agreed with some of them.
The reason I asked is not often the fellow in your stature and position as an actor would take upon himself to, say, back a political candidate, as you did Richard Nixon.
Well, I don't know.
Publicly.
Frank Sinatra and the boys were over on the other side for the other candidate. There's been more of this in Hollywood than people are prepared to realize. Back through every campaign, I can remember the people in our business, just like in any community, getting worked up and staging rallies, and some of them, like Frank, didn't attempt to make speeches. They went out and sang songs, and somebody else made the speech. Well, I don't happen to be able to sing, and there was no sense in hurting my candidate's chances by trying. So, in Hollywood, if you can't sing or dance, you wind up being an after-dinner speaker.
Well, I don't know that that's such a bad wind-up. Ronald Reagan.
It's hard on the digestion.
Yes, really.